Good morning. Happy Friday, my friends. Mm, I don't know about you, but there is something about the very first sip of your first cup of coffee of the day that is just, I don't know. I feel like there's a word I want to describe it with, but I'm not sure we're there in your comfort level. But that, I think you can read my mind. That's how good that feels. How are you? As you join Coffee Club today, please say hi in the comments. Please say good morning. Please check in. This is our opportunity to have a coffee together. No matter when you catch this, if you're catching the replay later, hashtag replay in the comments. Feel free to still join in on the conversation. And yeah, we're just kind of stalling for those who are live. So if you're catching the replay, hang in there. We're going to get into the conversation shortly and have a little bit of fun today. Good morning, Rob. How are you? It's chilly out this morning. And hang on, I'm just going to try to do this at the same time. We're going to get curious today, is what I'm hoping the conversation looks like. It's what's on my mind. Kathy Downey Lee, good morning. Kevin Frazier, good morning. Happy Friday, friends. It's Fuck It Friday. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Club, where Kelly, good morning. We like to release the week. Ooh, this is going to be a good week. You're going to the zoo. Great weather this morning. It's getting polar bearish out there. So it was interesting because this morning I was feeling, when I was driving back from, good morning, Winston. When I was driving my son back from school, I was feeling a lot of things. Like this week has been a really heavy energy week for me. And I don't know if that's because I've got things going on with friends in my personal life or retrograde or a combination of things, but I was feeling ranty today. I was feeling like I wanted to go a little bit on a tangent about a couple of different things. You have those moments? And sweater weather is awesome. You are right. Good morning, Ange. So I was feeling ranty that I wanted to just be like, why? And I'm not saying I'm not going to rant at this point, but it was interesting that between that drive and sort of centering myself before coming on to go live with you, I really just was like, curious why I feel ranty about it. So anyway, to start our Friday morning before we dive into some conversation, I don't know about you, but I need this today. But let's just take a big, deep breath together. All right? Big, deep breath. If you can close your eyes wherever you are, I want you to close them. And then big inhale through the nose. Hold it. Release through your mouth. One more time, okay? Let's do that again. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Release through your mouth. Allow your shoulders to drop for a moment. And here we go. Kelly, yes, I was just saying this to Kaden in the car this morning. I was like, guess what next week is? Smile Cookie Week. It's good. So, yeah, I want to know if you have anything on your mind this morning with our Fuck It Friday theme, something you want to release, something that you want to get off your chest, something you are thinking about, and taking a moment to get curious about what some of that looks like. So, when you get curious about the things that are firing you up, for example, it's interesting to me to sit back into what what's causing or what's I don't know. I feel like trigger is a word that we use a lot more in our language, but isn't always necessarily the right word. I have a friend named Jen who uses the word activating. So sometimes, if you're not necessarily triggered in a completely negative, traumatic way, something's activating you. So, what's the curiosity behind what is activating you? What is that thing? What is the piece that is making you want to get all fired up about something? And I was getting fired up about a lot of different things this morning. And then I started to sit in the curiosity of like, why? Why was that firing me up? Why was that feeling like it needed to activate me into this space where I was like ranting to a friend on the phone? Do you know what I mean? Anything like that come into mind for you today? I would love to know.
Just like to open the floor
Hey,
for us to talk about.
Hey,
are you listening to the radio? What are you doing?
no, I'm just sitting here listening to some people talk.
Oh,
Hey, how's
some
it going?
people. That is a fancy jacket. You were like lit right
Too
up
strong,
today.
too strong and free.
Hmm.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, by the way, surprise.
I was just like, what's going on? Where'd you come from?
My mom.
Well, Tech, you probably go deeper than that. You came from Creator.
That's right. Came from the creator.
How's your day? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna do some laundry and we got a Junior B showcase happening in Grand Cache this weekend. So, and I'm one of the co-organizers. So,
Yeah,
um,
of course
we
you
got
are.
yeah.
You are doing something every weekend in that community.
Every weekend we're doing something. Yeah, gotta keep life going, right?
So what's junior when you say junior B, is that hockey?
Yeah, hockey.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some hockey. We got 4 teams coming down from. We got Fort St. John, Dawson Creek, Fairview, and Grand Prairie coming this weekend to play some Junior B hockey, and then we got the local minor hockey's got a little camps going on that the Junior B coaches are going to be running for them.
Yeah.
So it's yeah,
Cool.
and I'm wishing it was Sunday already.
Not quite yet. Not quite
No, it's
yet.
all good. It's all good. It's a good morning. A little bit of rain this morning here in Grand Cache. Now the sun's trying to peek out, and we're just getting ready for the monsoon that's supposed to come tomorrow. We're supposed to get like 15 to 20 mils of rain tomorrow. So
Really?
hey,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
better than 4 feet of snow. So I guess I better not jinx it.
Whoa. I'm like, retract
Yeah,
that.
retract it. Retract.
Whoa. Whoa. Those are fighting
Nice.
words. Yeah.
Anyways, I was listening to some of the things, and and what you just said, things that just get you all irked up in the morning, or things
Your
that
activators. Yeah.
your activators, right? And um, I had some activators this morning, and I punched
Yeah.
them out, so that we're good now.
Like by a workout, or you were actually punching people today?
No, not punching people, just like doing a workout or
Yeah.
going for a walk, or doing those things. Yeah. That's how I control my activators.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of hit them head on and say, okay, no, I'm gonna deal with this morning because most of your activators are caused by something that you heard the day before,
Yeah.
and you sleep on it, right?
Yeah.
The terms. Let me sleep on it. Yeah, well, you don't want to sleep on it because guess what? You're gonna wake up
Because it
grumpy and grouchy,
gets you fired the
right?
fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets
I
you
feel
fired
that.
up, and then you're like, then you wake up in the morning, or you can't sleep during the night, and the worst part is that your body's actually working, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what you got to go do? You got to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Why? Because your body's awake, and it's working, right? So
Yeah.
when you wake up in the morning, are you technically waking up in the morning? When I have those nights, I'm not waking up in the morning. I'm actually getting out of bed because I've been awake, because my body's been working. I've been getting up, going to the bathroom, or getting up, waking up, tossing and turning. When you toss and turn, your body's moving, right?
Yeah. Oh, I agree, because I think that I felt most activated this morning because I had a shit sleep. Like
Yeah.
I was restless. I did not sleep soundly or well. And yeah, it's stuff that is something one of them was like something I read on Facebook yesterday. And so then I was just like, what do I even care? Like, why is that even bothering me?
Well,
Um,
and
but it does, right? Like it plants a little seed in you if you don't do something about it.
yeah, like we talked about this before, watching the news before you go to bed.
Ugh, never.
Like, why would you do that? That's just like injecting your spirit with negative energy.
Yeah.
Because well, I'm not saying all news is bad, but 90% of it is kind
Yeah.
of got a negative aspect to it, right? That's
Yeah.
what they talk about. It's the news. News to me is just another form of gossiping.
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're talking about something, right? Um, but getting back to those activators, the biggest thing with me as activator, if I can't control that activator, I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's it's the activators that you can control as a person. Those are the ones that people struggle with. That's what I struggle with, is the ones that I can control, right? Um, for example, when you're in a relationship with somebody,
Mhm.
um, they go on a trip. They go on a trip without you, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a great relationship or great relationship, there's no issues with that. But if you're not in a good relationship and that person goes out on a say a week-long trip to Mexico without you, and goes with all the girlfriends or whatever the case may be, boyfriends, um, right away you start thinking about stuff like, what's she doing
Your
or what's
mind
he doing?
plays games on you. Yeah.
Your mind plays games on you, but you have no control over that. You know
Yeah.
what? So you gotta look at it and say, you have that trust, so you have that trust. If you don't have the trust, oh man, I guarantee you, your mind is going to be going 100 miles an hour, and then you're going to be sending texts that you shouldn't be sending, or you're going to be trying to call her while she's in the
Mhm.
middle of having a margarita, and it's not going to turn out very well, because then she won't talk for you the rest of the trip. And then when she gets off the plane, she's going to look at you and call, "You're a fucking dumbass,"
Yeah.
right?
I feel like this is hitting really home for you today.
Well, no, it just,
Like that's a very specific example. I'm just teasing you. I'm totally
yeah.
teasing you. Well,
But
the
you know
thing
what I
I think,
mean?
yeah, well, the thing I think I was feeling this morning after it was just what I started talking about was get curious on that, right? If something's activating you in a
Yeah,
way, and it's something that has, like for me, the things had nothing to do with me, like no correlation, nothing in my life,
yeah,
just worldview bullshit. And so then
yeah,
I'm like curious. I wanted to dig deep. And so I think there's a cool lesson for all of us in digging deep into that curiosity of why. Why is that? Is it coming from something you were told, something you were conditioned, something you thought you believed, but now it doesn't align with you? Like, what does that look like? Because there might be something really cool underlying in your activation that's allowed you to dig into a place where maybe you need healing, maybe you need to release something. Like, it happens for a reason. So instead of us just barfing out the rant about it, stop and think for a minute. Why has it made you feel what you're feeling?
yeah. Did it touch a nerve that something that happened years ago?
Yeah,
You
like
know,
something something
here's
somewhere. Yeah.
right. Here's some of the things people don't always remember their childhood or remember stuff that goes on, right? I mean, I'll be the first to admit I don't remember most of my childhood,
Yeah.
but there's things that happen, like activators, our memories come and go, and I'm like, oh, that that happened before, and then I go, oh, it did happen when I was a kid. That
Yeah.
happened, right? So you know that they could link back to that. It's a unique situation when you think of those things, or those things bother you,
Yeah.
and you have no control over them. right? Like, I mean, I have no control. I have no control that you're drinking coffee out of that pink, whatever kind of cup you're
The
drinking.
love cup. I'm drinking out of the love
Your
cup.
love cup, but you know what? I have no control over that. But is that an activator for me? No, it could be if I start thinking about it and start dwelling on it. But then I ask you, what kind of cup is that? And you just said, it's your love cup. Okay, cool. Everybody should have a love cup. Remember the love. Remember last conversation when on my birthday.
Yeah.
We talked about having that cup of mud. It's
Yeah.
up to you, right?
Yeah.
Those activators go along with that cup of mud. You want to fill that cup full of activators and dwell on it? Well, guess what? Your cup now is turned into a pile of mud instead
Yeah.
of being clear drinking water that
Yeah.
gives you life.
Or beautiful nectar of the gods coffee. Yeah.
Or coffee. Well, I'm not saying coffee gives you life, but
No.
it wakes you up. Sure,
It
right?
helps. Coffee helps me make sure you keep your life. Yeah. No,
Exactly.
there's a pun. There's a joke somewhere in there.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I really like that jacket. Sidebar. Looks good.
yeah. I ordered it online,
Yeah.
and I was like, I ordered it double XL, and it fits like an XL. So
Oh.
I had to lose about 5 pounds, put the jacket on. I had to lose some weight on the cheek so I can get around my head,
Head.
get it over top of my head because it's a hoodie,
Giant
right?
head. Right.
Yeah, a big head,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks good. I guess it was worth it.
Oh yeah, and I think it's worth it for the day, right?
Just you're only gonna wear it today?
No, I don't know.
Is it for
We'll
this
see.
event this weekend?
No, it just
Oh.
looks nice. I stand out like a sore thumb, right? Nice
Yeah.
and bright. Positive energy,
Yeah.
Bright colors bring positive energy, right? So I
When
can put on
someone
my black.
at the event is like, who do we ask to get help? Like, go find the swirly guy, and they will
Yeah,
just
go find the guy with
amazing.
the fancy jacket and the big
Yeah.
tall guy, the one that has to bow his head every time he walks through the doorway. Yeah, one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Yeah. So it's been good.
Yeah. Good. All right.
How was your
Anybody
week?
have anything before I let
Yeah.
you say that? Sorry, just if anybody wants to share something that's activating them today, please feel free to throw it in the comments. Sometimes, like I've said before, from a past guest, we learned the phrase name it to tame it. So sometimes you just got to say shit out loud to allow it to release from you. So feel free to use the comments as your safe space for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to ask me? Sorry.
No, I was gonna ask about your weekend, but I went on Facebook. I figured it out.
I got a bull riding tomorrow night.
Oh, bull riding. We're in Tollfield.
Strathmore.
Oh,
Yeah.
close. No,
Close.
I'm kidding. It's not close. No, nowhere, anywhere close.
No. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but
Well,
no
and I
cigar.
think the most exciting part for my weekend is that I have a 1976 Vanguard motorhome.
Oh,
She is beautiful. Her name is Marjorie. And my friend is a mechanic, just went through and did a bunch of things, got her all tweaked up. We had way too busy of a summer to take her out camping, but we're going to take her to Strathmore this weekend. And I'm pretty excited about that because I've also found that the 8-track player works. And I was able to buy a couple of 8-tracks at an antique store in BC this summer. And so I just have this beautiful vision. My poor son is going to be in the front seat with me, but I will have this 8-track cranked and we are going to bomb down the highway later today. And it's going to be good.
hey, that sounds great. I mean, that brings back memories of my dad. We used to have 8-track on the old Fords, eh? The old Ford.
Do you still have the 8-tracks? Because I could really use some.
I think my brother still has a bunch of 8-tracks, yeah. But the most favorite 8-track that we ever had was Waylon Jennings, and and singing "Good Hearted Woman," and and
well, I need you to get your 8-tracks from your brother and mail them to me because that would be
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got.
We've got,
We,
I could only find two. Like, I didn't buy a whole bunch when I saw them because I wasn't sure the player actually worked in it still. So I've got Elvis's gospel album,
that's classic.
which is interesting. Yeah. And then I've got a Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty album. Yeah.
Yeah, there should be the one song in there, Elvis. That there will be peace in the valley someday. Oh, someday.
Yeah. Keep going.
No, I'm
I'll just
good.
call you and you can sing to me while I'm driving. This is going to be perfect. Yeah. Well, there, we got to swear. We got a little gospel. We're getting
Yeah, we had to
curious about
swear.
ourselves.
We had
This
to
is a good
swear and
morning.
repent.
Yeah.
Yeah, great morning.
Look at the sun coming in over your shoulder. Now you're looking
Yeah, you
very
see that?
angelic. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at the picture and I was like, wow, that's right behind me here.
Yeah.
Sunshine's trying to come in.
If you're just tuning in, we've got Angel Winston on the show today. Yeah.
Angel Winston. Oh, I'm far from being an angel.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
I,
know.
I was an angel. I was an angel when I come out of the chute.
Yeah.
When I was born August 29, many years ago.
Yeah.
That's when I was an angel. As soon as I came out and I slid into that blanket, yeah, the angel stuff was done.
Your halo fell off. Your
Yeah, my
wings
halo fell
were
off,
destroyed.
and God said, "You'll get it back someday,
It's good.
not right now." And I'm like,
Good
"Okay,
luck, little Winston. Yeah.
yeah, yeah."
What is this here? Sorry, my mouse isn't working. Carrie says that she can still hear Boxcar Willie playing on the 8-track while driving around in the countryside in Manyberries with her grandpa as a tiny terror. Yeah, we were all.
Boxcar Willie was another great 8-track to be driving around.
I know. So I've started looking on Marketplace now. I'm looking for 8-tracks. So spread the word because we need more for the motorhome because it's going to be so great. I'm creating memories for my child. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Your child will be like, "Thanks, Mom."
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, he's like, "Do you think there's any Snoop Dogg or anything on 8-track?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, you got to try and find Jamie Reeves, or you can from a jack to a king, loneliness of a wedding ring.
Yeah.
Played an ace and I won a queen. Played the queen of your hearts. There, see?
There. Perfect. No,
I messed up on the words on that one.
that's okay. We forgive you because you're just giving her today.
Yeah, I gotta stay positive. I'm tired as heck, but you gotta stay positive, right? You gotta go forward.
Maybe we'll have to check in with you on Monday. Make sure you're still alive.
Yeah, sure. I'll come back on Monday.
We got to make sure you made it through the weekend.
I'll probably be like this burned right out, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Angie says she's looking for an adult trike. So spread the word in case you see one on Marketplace. You can send it to her. Oh, look at this. Carrie says, Winston, you should lay down some tunes on an 8-track for the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My private
Winston collection. I would love it.
I wish I could share one of the songs, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it. So
it's hard.
I could share.
Singing is just, it's beautiful. It's very unique. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could share more though. I don't know how to do it on this virtual stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because a lot of even if you shared it, Facebook has so much protection for people's music that they'll end up muting us and not let us play the song, right? So it's easier if you sing it. So you'll just have to sing other Winston's favorites. We'll create a Spotify playlist of all your favorites.
Yeah, my favorites are like Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson.
Sing a little Poncho and Lefty for us this morning.
Oh no, you gotta be drunk and stoned to sing that song.
Do you? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
When Merle and Willie, I think when Merle and Willie made that song, I think one was drunk and one was stoned.
It's such a good song, though. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great song. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
Well,
good.
good. Well, thanks for popping in to chit chat with
Yeah,
us this morning. You were a nice surprise.
yeah. Anytime, send me. Yeah, anytime. I can pop in anytime. I got free time between 9 and 9:30 every morning.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see you on Monday then.
Oh yeah, and I'll give you I'll give you well, I'll see how I look. I might be all bushy beard and long haired and stressed out,
Yeah.
smoking up or something. I don't know.
I don't think
They
that'll
oh
make sense. Oh, what?
the 22nd, I'm 3 years sober, so
Yeah. Well, then we don't want you doing any of those other things.
hell no.
In
I'm
20
enjoying
seconds, did you say?
on the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd is
Oh,
when
on the
I broke my
22nd. Okay.
yeah 22nd is when I broke my leg
Right.
when
You
I was
told us
when
that
I
story.
was
Yeah.
really drunk.
In a dark place. Yeah.
And no, not in a dark place. On
Well,
the street,
the
broke my
bottom of the
leg.
bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, at the bottom of the bottle. But now I'm at the top of the bottle and the cap is on.
And you're singing.
I'm singing, enjoying life, and
Singing. You remember that
yeah,
from me? Carrie says congrats.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah. A
it's
big
been
deal.
it's been a good 3 years. You know, a lot of good people have come into my life, and a lot of bad people have left my life. So
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at us. We came into each other's lives. It's a good year
Oh,
for you.
good. You betcha. Yeah, it's been good.
Yep.
It's good to stay healthy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I gotta go do some laundry here.
get your stuff together. You got shit to do.
Yeah, I got shit to do. I got stuff to do, but anyways, have a great day, and yeah, basically have a great day,
Yeah. Thanks, Winston. You have a great day
and
too.
focus on the things you can control. The things you can't control will look after themselves.
I love that. Now you can just peace out on that. Mic drop.
Peace.
Friends, have an amazing weekend. Thank you, Winston. Strange cats. Gotta love them. Have an amazing weekend, my friends. Get curious about the things that are activating you and sink into why that's the case, because maybe there's something there that doesn't need to be there anymore. I definitely felt that going through those emotions this morning for sure. And just reminding you that you are amazing, you are integral, and you are needed in this world. So thank you for being a beautiful part of it. Have an amazing, cheers to you, rest of your weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, as we kick off Smile Cookie Week. It's going to be a big week. We are allowed to have cookies for breakfast all week next week. It's going to be so great. So we'll see you Monday morning. Have an amazing weekend.